Hello, you are on the Balance of Style channel. In this video, I will show and tell you in detail how to connect a dress with a lining. I will leave a short review of this dress right away so that you can see how it looks in its finished form. If you make any adjustments during the manufacture of the product, then if you want to connect the product with the lining, transfer all the changes made in the process to the pattern, because you will cut out the lining using this pattern. For example, at the first fitting, I decided to slightly deepen the armhole, and right after that I made these changes to the pattern. We cut out the lining a few centimeters shorter than our product. So I made the lining, I sewed the darts and sewed a line along the bottom. Now we will connect the lining to our product. Since the neck of the dress is not connected in a circular pattern, I will start connecting the product with the lining from the armhole. And I will leave the neck for the end. It will be a little easier to get there. So we put it face to face and connect the product with the lining along one of the armholes. The allowances are apart. If the allowance of the main product is to the right, then the allowance of the lining is to the left. Now we go to make a stitch. We need to fix the allowances on the lining side. On the front side, we lay a stitch 1 mm from the seam on the lining side. A stitch was laid 1 mm from the stitching seam, fixing the allowances on the lining. Now we dissect the allowances along the perimeter, not reaching 1 mm from the stitch fixing the allowances. I recommend doing this by turning off the allowances for the main product. Then you will be sure that you have not cut the fabric or the stitches. The allowances were cut. It is necessary to do this in places with a rounding. We turn it out. One armhole has been finished. Now, our task is to finish the second one. Let's get up to it from the bottom of the product and start connecting it face to face. The allowances are also apart. Let's turn it out and double check if everything is well connected. We will turn it out in such a way as if the lining and the main product were already connected. Shoulder seams. Darts. The side seams match. So, we can make the stitch. We do the same thing that we did with the first armhole. We connect the lining to the product, and then we lay a stitch fixing the allowances from the lining side by 1 mm. Then we dissect the allowances and turn them out. We are looking at how the product looks at the moment, connected to the lining along the armholes. Now we will connect along the neck. Since there is a zipper that needs to be hidden, I will right away turn it towards the allowances and fix it. And from the second side. I will get to the neck from the bottom of the product and also connect it face to face. First, we connect the center with the center. We slightly pull out the shoulder to make it easier to make the stitch. We connect along the shoulder seams. We do not pay attention to the zipper. It will not match the edge of the product. Let's turn it out and see from the front how well the zipper hides. Yes, clearly up to the shoulder seam. And from this side, it seems that one tooth of the zipper is excessive. I removed the extra tooth. Now you need to reconnect the lining to the product at this point and double check. I'm pinning up the zipper. I connect the lining to the product, focusing on the shoulder seams. We turn it out. Yes, I like it much better this way. Now I will connect the lining with the product along the neck to the shoulder seams or slightly lower. We'll turn it out, double check it, and then all we need to do is connect the parts along the center lines of the back. Be very careful not to catch any excess fabric. I'll turn it out and double check how well everything matches. Yes, everything is okay, so I can go on. Now we make stitch fixing the allowances. We bend the allowances for the lining and stitch 1 nm from the lining side. It is not very convenient to get up here, so be extremely careful and do not catch excess fabric. If it is impossible to get to the shoulder seam without catching excess fabric, then we will lay the fastening stitch from the place the foot allows. Turned it out. Let's see. Now, it will be necessary to dissect the allowances and make a smaller interval in this area, since there is a large bend here and a noticeable pucker appears. In places where the foot did not allow me to lay the fastening stitch, I will not dissect the allowances. I already have a straight line here, so I may not do it. I cut the allowances and made the interval between them smaller in the central part. Let's turn it out and see. As for the lining, all we have to do is connect it to the main product along the center lines of the back. I'll get up here through the bottom again. It is necessary to connect the lining and the product face to face. To do this, we will slightly take out the neck so that it is convenient to make the stitch. And now we take the main product. And on this side, we take the lining and connect it. Equalizing the edges. We find the control points. The control points of the waistline is on the lining and on the main product. I have it here. We connect them. There are also control points on the hips. And now we connect it all around the perimeter. Equalizing the edges. Please note, the bottom of the lining is already turned up. Now we will make the stitch. We lay the line, starting from the moment when we finish connecting the product with the lining along the neck. And in order not to catch the excessive fabric, it is better to move it to the left and fix it. In this case, I will start stitching from the bottom, as it will be more visible and more convenient for me from the lining. I will lay the stitch exactly extending the stitch we have that connects the zipper to the main product. Turned it out. Let's see. Front side. Back side. Our lining. We do the same with the second side. We slightly pull out the neck to make it more convenient for us. We take the lining, take the main fabric, and connect it, leaving the main dress inside. We connect the control points. Also, for convenience, do not forget to move the excess fabric to the left and fix it so that it does not get under the foot. And from this side, I will already lay the line from top to bottom. Let's do up the zipper. On this dress, the zipper will never be fastened in this way, but to double check, I fastened it completely. All we need to do is turn up the bottom of the product and then iron everything well. You can see how to sew such a dress from scratch to the finished product here. I will also leave a link to the full tailoring process in the description. Thanks for watching. If the video was informative, please like and subscribe. I will also be glad to receive your feedback. Sew with pleasure and be stylish.